Children, in this video, I'm going to show you that how conditional if works. So, first of all, we will see the syntax of conditional if. So, the syntax is we need to write if, and here within bracket this condition, a condition will come. And what is this? This is the opening and closing brace which actually constructs a block, and it is known as if block, and here it is known as else block. So first of all, I would like to tell you what is a block. So here actually this much is this portion is known as if block, and this is known as else block. So first of all, you just see what is a block. So a block is nothing but a block is a group of 0 or more statements within balanced braces. Children, here this is known as the opening brace and this is known as the closing brace. These two braces together like this make one balanced brace. So it simply means that this one is the block. So a block is a group of 0 or more statements within balanced braces. So what is conditional if? So conditional if means whenever the condition which we have specified here, if this condition is true, then this block will get executed, and if this condition is false, then this else block will get executed. So first of all, see how conditions we can write and what type of value these conditions return actually. So let us see that. So here first of all, just take one variable and suppose the value of a is 5, and here if I am writing a equals to 5, so what does it mean? Actually this equals to here is a relational operator and which matches for the equality, and these two, this a and this 5, these two are known as operands, and this one is known as operator, and this operator is actually known as relational operator. So if we execute this one, if we compile this example, you just see that here, since the value of a is 5 which we have initialized, and here we are checking if the value of a is 5, so when this expression is gets evaluated, the result which is returned is true. So any relational operator returns either true or false. So in a similar way, if I change this expression, suppose I am changing this expression like this, if I am just checking if a is more than 5, so it is checking whether a is more than 5 or not. So here the answer will be false because this a is not more than 5. Here I am just checking if a is less than 5. So here also in this case the value of a is not less than 5, it is 5. That's why the answer is false. But here I am just checking if value of a is less than or equals to 5. In this case, since the value is not less than 5 but it is equals to 5, that's why the function, the condition, the expression here returns true. In a similar way, if we write that if a is greater than or equals to 5, it simply means the value of a is not more than 5, but since it is equals to 5, that's why the answer is true. So this is how we can write the expression. So, and this expression will become a condition within if. So here we are going to demonstrate few more examples of this. So now today, in the very first question of if, I'm just going to check whether a given number is even or not. So here, so first of all, take this util package and just define a scanner class, and here just take a variable num. Now here enter number, and the number is this. So number is ss dot next int. Now if, and here inside this the condition will come. So here I'm just going to check even or odd. So how to check whether a number is even or not? So the any number is said to be even if it is divisible by 2. So for divisibility, which operator we will be using? That is modulus, which is an arithmetic operator. And modulus, what it does, it stores the remainder. So I'm just dividing this number by 2, and here with the help of this relational operator I'm checking if the remainder is 0. So if this remainder is 0, then what will happen? This if block will get executed. So inside this I will just display this message, it is even. And otherwise, if this given condition is false, what will happen? Here the message will be odd. So now let us execute this part. Here 12 is an even number, that's why the message is even. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is that you just go through this example, and children, here we entered 12. So 12 mod 2, actually this portion, when this portion is evaluated, it stores the remainder and it gives the value 0. So, and further when 0 is get compared with this 0, then the overall expression returns true. So here within this one, what happens? This expression gets replaced by this value which is true. Now here it becomes if true. Yes, it is. That's why this message we have got on the screen. And now if I execute one more, suppose here Java C, and I'm just writing example.java, and here just compiling. This is another way of executing Java program. So now if I'm just giving 13 the value, so it is odd. It simply means that this time the condition, this condition was false, and that's why this else block has got executed. So how it works? Just consider that you have entered 13, and then what happens? 13 mod 2, 2 6 are 12, and 13 mod 2, it means here the remainder is 1. So when the remainder is 1 here, so what happens? And further when this operator works, 1 which is not equals to 0, so here the value which this expression returns is false, and that's why this else block got executed. Here the value which is being returned is actually false. So what happens? This else block will execute, which is the another block. So this is how we can use if and else. Now we will be seeing few more examples. So I hope you people have understood so the concept of block and how to write basically the if conditional if, and this was the basic example. Now in the next question, in the next example, I want to check whether the last digit of any number is 5 or not. Children, suppose you entered the value 15 and you want to check whether the last digit of this number is 5 or not. So how to check that? So it simply means that we need to extract the last digit first, and then we have to check whether this last digit is 5 or not. So now first of all, just remove this part, and here I'm just writing one statement, modulus by 10. Any number modulus by 10 actually returns the last digit. You just suppose you have entered 123, you can see that the last digit is 3. And if you have entered this number 15, you see that the last digit we have got as 5. If you have entered this number, you see that the last digit is 4. So any number modulus by 10 actually returns the last digit. But if you modulus any number by 100, you will get the last two digits. Let us see that. Suppose the number is this, so you will get 45, last two digits. If this number is 789, you will get the answer as 89. So this is how we have got. So if modulus by 100, you will get the last two digits. If modulus by 1000, you will be getting the last three digits. Suppose the number is this one. So here the last digit is 256 in this case. Actually it was the larger one, and we cannot store this value in integer because integer is having a limited range. So, and that is minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. So that's why we need to input a smaller value, and suppose the smaller value is this one. So in this case, when you are doing modulus by 1000, the last three digit will get extracted, and which is 567. Now, so this is you have got the concept how to extract the last digit, how to extract the last two digits, and further how to extract the last three digits of the number. And now in this case, what you have to do, you have to check if the last digit of the number is. So if the last digit of the number, which is modulus by 10, if the last digit of the number matches with 5, then if this condition is true, it simply means that this if block will get executed, and that is we can display last digit is 5. And if not, you can display the last digit is not 5. So here suppose it is 345, yes, the last digit is 5, and if it is 678, you can see that the last digit is not 5. So this is how you can check. So I hope you people have understood this concept. Okay, now children, we will see some more examples, and this time we are not going to input the number, rather than we are going to input the age of any person, and we will check whether that person can vote or not. Yes, so for that we have taken a variable which is age of integer type, and here we are going to input that age. So suppose here enter age, so enter age, and here we have entered this value with the help of this function. Now what will be the condition? Any person whose age is 18 or more than 18, you can see that if that person is 18 plus, he or she can vote, otherwise he or she cannot. So what will be the condition? The condition will be if age is greater than or equals to 18. here just display the message can vote, else cannot vote. So just check that. Suppose the age of any person is 67 years, the fellow can vote, the person can vote. And suppose the age of any person is just 17, cannot vote. Here, if the age of that person is 21, yes, the person can vote. And if the age of the person is 13, yes, the person cannot vote. So this is how we can check. So in a simply we can say that if the given condition within if is true, then if block will get executed, and if the given condition is false, then else block will get executed. Okay, now children, we will see one more example, and that is we have to input any number and check whether it is negative or positive. So here just now I'm considering if number is more than 0, the number is more than or equals to 0, it is positive, and if not, then it is negative. So here for that, what we need to do, we need to simply take a variable here which is num, and here just enter number, and here you just write this is ss.nextInt, and then just check that. So if number is more than or equals to 0, then here the number is positive, and here else the number is negative. So here just run that. Here the number is 45, yes, it is positive. And here if I have entered the number is minus 89, yes, it is negative. If the number is minus 1, yes, it is negative. So this is how we can check that. So I hope you have got the concept of conditional if, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So children, thanks for watching. God bless.